Hello students, this is Miss Louise coming from the Reading House. And today I'd like for you to meet a friend of mine. His name is B.B. Wolf. And you know, we heard a couple of stories about the wolf, and according to his version of Little Red Riding Hood, today I want to read you a book about the wolf visiting the library. And we know the library is where you can get many books. And right now, I think you can go online and get books and get books that are online that you can read, called e-books. But this is B.B. Wolf, and today that's who he is. Because sometimes I use him as the big bad wolf, the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood. He's just one of my finger puppets. But today I want you to hear the story called Mind Your Manners, B.B. Wolf, written by Judy Sierra, illustrated by Jatu Siebold. Okay, and that's B.B. Wolf on the cover, and you're going to hear his story. So let's get started. And I want you to look at some of the pictures that are on the inside of the cover. And I want you to notice, like, who's that right there? Little Red Riding Hood. His name is Humpty Dumpty. Who's that? Gingerbread Boy, exactly right. So I wanted you to notice, this guy right here is called Rumpelstiltskin. These stories and these characters were taken from nursery rhymes and fairy tales. So let's get started on Mind Your Manners, B.B. Wolf. Now we know what manners are. It's a moral thing to do. When you do something wrong, you apologize. When you get something from someone, you say thank you. Those are manners. When you see people, you say hello. Those are called manners. So this book says, Mind Your Manners, B.B. Wolf. So it has something to do with his manners. All right, let's go to the photo and let's see what B.B. Wolf is doing. Okay, well, that's a mail center. That's B.B. Wolf. And he says, whoo, because he had to walk up a hill. And that looks over in the corner. He looks familiar. It says, one morning, B.B. Wolf huffed, whoo, and puffed up the hill to his mailbox. Look at his face. Oh my goodness. Bills, 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 he growled. Roar. Yeah. You know, in order to live, if you're going to live in this world, you're going to have bills. We all have bills. But sometimes we get a little mad about those bills. And something else. What was in the mysterious envelope? Oh, so he had some bills. And then he also had a mysterious envelope. And look what it says. You're invited. Please come to the library Tuesday at 3. We're having our annual storybook tea. And then it says, your special friend, Miss Wonderly. So he's been invited to a tea at the library. Think he's going to go? Let's see. Oh, look at that. That's Frankenstein. A big box of cookies. The sign says, quiet, please. And look, there's B.B. Wolf. And it says, he's talking to his friend. He says, should I go? B.B. Wolf asked his best friend. I don't think I like tea. You don't go to a tea for tea, replied the crocodile. You go to a tea for cookies. Ooh, cookies, murmured B.B. Wolf longingly, so he likes cookies. You'll have to behave yourself, the crocodile warned. B.B. Wolf chewed the end of his tail nervously. His friend consulted an etiquette book. Now, that's a book that tells you how you should act when you go out in public, so you won't embarrass other people or embarrass yourself. Sip your tea. Don't slurp, the crocodile read. If you burp, say, excuse me. So, B.B. Wolf made up a song to help himself remember. Remember, like yesterday, you have to make a list when you need to remember? Sometimes you have to make things into a song that you learn so you won't forget. Sometimes I take the little ones' names and I put it to a song so they can remember how to spell their names. So let's see. It says, sip your tea and never slurp. Say, excuse me if you burp. He's trying to remember that. So his friend is brushing him off, making sure he looks nice. On Tuesday afternoon, B.B. Wolf put on his best jacket. How do I look? He asked. Dashing, declared the croc. Now smile, have a good time, and don't bite anyone. Oh, look at B.B. Wolf. He is clean from head to toe. And he's saying goodbye and he's leaving. When you go out, you should use your best manners. You should be polite. You shouldn't be mean. B.B. Wolf looped around the sidewalk, twirling his cane and singing. So what was his song again? Sip your tea and never slurp. Say excuse me if you burp. Smile and have a lot of fun, but don't go biting anyone. Ooh. So who's that going into the library? Little Red Riding Hood. And that's the library. Let's see. Oh, a lot of our friends are going. The little engine that could, Little Bo Peep, the gingerbread boy, and it looks like one of those pigs. Okay. So B.B. Wolf took a deep breath and opened the library door. There he is. Everyone turned and looked at him. He smiled nervously. Why was he nervous? Because he knew they always thought a wolf was going to act like a wolf. What a big smile you have, exclaimed a girl in a red cape. And B.B. Wolf said, the better to greet you with, my dear, B.B. Wolf replied. Oh, what a connection that is. That reminds you of the other story we read, doesn't it? Text-to-text connection. B.B. Wolf was beginning to have fun. How do you do, Mr. Wolf? Said a tall woman. I am Miss Wonderly, the librarian. Would you like some tea? Yes, please, said B.B. Wolf, looking around for cookies. And look at the gingerbread boy. You know he's a cookie, so he's hiding. And the pig looks a little upset. He's probably afraid he's going to be eaten by B.B. Wolf, but he's minding his manners. Ooh. Miss Wonderly poured a cup of tea. Carefully, B.B. Wolf lifted the cup to his lips. Did he slurp? No. He sipped slowly and quietly, still looking around for cookies. Oh, look at his face. Uh-oh. The etiquette book. After his third cup of tea, B.B. Wolf's tummy felt funny and made a noise. Bad luck! He'd forgotten what to say if he burped. B.B. Wolf bent over the library computer. He E-T-I-Q-U-E-T-T-E, he typed. Then hurried to the right shelf. He grabbed a book and pawed through the pages, looking for the magic words. Look, he's so nervous, he's sweating. Oh my goodness. Do you remember his magic words? Up, he stood up. He said, excuse me. And look at the faces. They're a little worried, aren't they? Burp, chance, he let out a bird. And what happened? Let's see. Everything went everywhere. Books bounced, windows rattled, walls shook. Run as fast as you can, screamed the gingerbread boy. Run right back here, called Miss Wonderly. Rumble. And look at that, she's talking to him. B.B. Wolf, giggled the three little pigs. You almost blew down the library. What good manners you have, exclaimed Miss Wonderly. Most people don't say excuse me until after they burp. B.B. Wolf smiled from ear to ear. Let the good times roll, he crooned. He strolled around the library and talked to everyone. Looking good, gingerbread boy, B.B. Wolf slapped the little guy on the back. Did anyone ever tell you that you smell delicious? Just like a cookie. Cookie? asked Miss Wonderly. She held out a tray of tiny gingerbread people. Dear me, no, gasped B.B. Wolf. I could never bite a cute little gingerbread boy. Mr. Wolf, exclaimed Miss Wonderly, you are so kind and sensitive. Storybooks don't do you justice. Now, what does she mean by that? Because usually when we see a wolf in a book, we think that he's mean. No manners. And he was showing them that he had great manners. At 5 o'clock, Miss Wonderly slipped a paper bag into B.B. Wolf's paws. Enjoy these later, she said. And thank you for coming to the library. The children love reading about you. You're welcome, said B.B. Wolf. I'll drop by one day and tell you how these stories really happened. Everyone's leaving, and B.B. Wolf is happy to get his cookies. Hope he washed his hands. And look at him. A happy old wolf looped home, munching cookies as he sung. Even in a house of bricks, big bad wolves can learn new tricks. Sip your tea and never slurp. Say excuse me if you burp. Smile and have a lot of fun, but don't go biting anyone. The end. Thank you, B.B. Wolf. And we know you have manners when you want to use them. Make sure you wash your hands out there, students, and mind your manners. Read to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.